Hello everyone, Nick Ranville, founder and president of Nick's General Contracting, here with you today with some exciting news regarding our current state of our business and our new strategy going into the future. We're going to be growing our business and expanding into new markets that better serve our interests and will allow us to be more competitive in the industry. Now, I know that this may be unsettling for some of you, so I hope that I can help put you at ease and know that I am always available to answer any of your questions. Now let's talk about our founding and where we have come from. Those of you that have been with us for some time know that it has not been an easy road. In 2015, we started as a small general contracting business serving our local community. We quickly built a reputation for quality service, which is what we aim for and what every contractor aims for. During the economic revival, we began to grow very quickly, and demand for general contracting was very high and remains high to this day. However, we quickly expanded beyond our capabilities. We struggled to meet customer expectations for a variety of reasons, but I want to focus on mismanagement of our contract houses. We began contracting with contractors who we knew very little about and had never worked with before in the past, because our general contractors, our preferred contractors, were already overbooked. This led to questionable work performance and quality of work that fell below our standards. We were also unable to offer services, materials, and supplies that made us unique. And what this came down to is simply the fact that we were very small fish in a very big pond of general contractors in the region. We're the newest general contractors in the region, and we were forced to source contractors that were not familiar with us or were already closely working with another general contractor. We simply could not meet the growing customer demand with the contractors that we were forced to partner with. Our top management team, along with myself, met one day last year to discuss our strategy going forward. We knew it was time for a change, which is a matter of determining what that change would be and what it would look like. One of our team members suggested that we take a look at our VRIO framework, that is value, rarity, imitatability, and organization, is a tool used to determine the quality of work that your organization is capable of putting forward and the value of your organization. So some things that we took a look at and asked ourselves, and we had to look at ourselves objectively in this case was, are our offerings valuable? And, looking objectively at our organization, we had to say no, not any more than any other general contractor out there, in the same business that we're competing with. Were our offerings rare? Again, no, not really. Not any more rare than what any other general contractor is capable of building for any other client, right? Were our offerings easily imitated? Yes, very much so. We're building the same house as any other general contractor is capable of building, so it's not really something that cannot be imitated, of course. Were we organized to exploit our strengths? No. We had founded ourselves on high quality and building unique homes, and at this point, and at the point we were at last year, we were not capable of doing that. So we decided our best option was to shift our business from general contracting to a more specialized custom home building and remodeling company, and shift our focus to high-end homes with much greater value. So what will this allow us to do? You're probably asking, why is this any different from any other general contracting business or from what we were doing when we first started our business, right? Well, first and foremost, our focus will shift back to the client and their needs, all right? In addition, we have already expanded our project management team. So we brought on 2 new project managers that are going to be working closely with the clients to make sure that we are delivering what it is that they want on time, all right? Our work will be highly specialized, which means we need to continue to build our team of highly capable builders. We'll also be partnering with exclusive contract houses. All right, so no more of bringing in any contractor because our preferred contractors are already booked solid. So we're partnering exclusively with them. So we need to get them work. We need to ensure that we are fulfilling our side of the promise and giving them enough work to keep them in business and keep them from working with any other contractors or builders. We need to make sure that we're getting them enough work for them to stay with us, right? With this move, we will be taking on fewer projects, but of course, it will be infinitely more complex than many of the projects that we have become comfortable with over the past 2, 3, 4, 5 years, right? So it is my pleasure to introduce to you guys today Nick's Specialty Homes Construction and Remodeling. So over the next couple slides, we're going to be taking a look and we'll be diving into some more details of what our strategic plan looks like for the next 5 years of business. Okay. Many of you are probably asking, why make the change? So I wanted to take some time to review the unique benefits that becoming a builder opposed to a general contracting business offers to us. Okay, first we put ourselves in a position to bid on much higher value homes and projects and increase the revenue of the organization. All right, so we're going to be targeting houses of at least $800,000 in value, and we'll go into some more of how we're going to measure that and some things that we're going to be taking a look at to make sure that we are meeting that expectation. All right, secondly, we want to maintain the commitments to our customers that we are high quality and that we are professional. All right, professionals all the time, professional on the job site, professional in the office, professional out in public. Okay. In addition, we want to be able to offer the custom home building project management from beginning to end. Every home we build from this day forward is our most important project. Okay. Let's go over our mission, our values, and our vision for the next 5 years and into the future, right? NSH Construction builds off the vision, mission, and values of our general contracting business that it was founded on. With our new strategy, we will be able to more effectively execute these statements. All right, so our mission is to provide first-class custom home building options with specialized project management from beginning to end. Work hand in hand with the client to meet deliverable expectations on time. The type of clients that we're going to be working with, they have very high expectations, they have very high quality standards, right? Not that our clients before did not, but they're spending a much higher dollar range and they expect certain deliverables that we could necessarily get away with in the lower end market, right? Our vision, satisfy the needs of our clients in the high-end housing market by offering custom and specialty home building options. This is something that we're going to go into a lot more detail in later on in this presentation. Okay, this is something I'm very excited about. Values, building a trusting relationship with our clients. Clients always number one. However, we need to be building a relationship with them. Okay. Quality service with our clients, quality resources, and high safety standards for our builders. Okay. We need to make sure that our builders have the resources that they need. We need to eliminate downtime. They need the equipment that they need to do the job for that day. All right, we're going to eliminate downtime altogether. Let's start by going over our corporate strategy. Where is it that we are going? So obviously we know we're going into a new market. Okay, so we're going from, we run of the mill average middle income home to high income, high dollar amount homes. Okay, so we're going to be competing in the high end housing market. It's a much smaller market. Right, so not everybody's out there is looking to build a $800,000, $1.2, $1.5 million home. All right, so there's a lot less builders that are doing that. So it's a smaller market with greater risk and greater reward. Right, diversify from our competitors. So this is key. In general contracting, we can get away with doing the same thing that a lot of other general contractors do. Here, we need our own brand. All right. We are NSH Construction. We're not any ABC general contractor. Okay, we're different from any other construction and builder company. We're going to go talk a little bit more about this, about the exclusive offerings in particular, but we're going to be incorporating some exclusive offerings. So when people see an NSH Construction house, they know that is an NSH Construction house. If you want a feature like that in your home, NSH Construction must build that home. All right, and aggressive growth. Obviously, we're new to this market, just like we were new to general contracting 5 years ago. We need to dominate every project from beginning to end. best customer service, highest quality standards, always deliver on time. Okay. Our business level strategy, so diving down into the details a little bit. How are we getting there? How are we getting to where we need to go? All right. So being new to the market, we need to launch a marketing campaign advertising our capabilities. Clients, potential clients, they need to know what we're capable of doing. Can we build the house that they are envisioning in their head? Okay. People need to know that we are capable of doing that. We also need to bid aggressively to enter the market. So any potential project out there, any potential client, we need to be first in line every time. We need to be highly professional. Even if they decide to go with another construction or another builder, right? They need to remember us. So they're going to recommend us to their friends. They need to have a positive experience with us every time. Every new project in the region, we need to be there. Okay. And diversify from competitors. So again, we're partnering with local suppliers, regional suppliers to develop exclusive styles and offerings. Okay, so again, if somebody wants a certain type of fixture, if they want a certain type of architecture for their new home, they need to know that that style is exclusively offered by NSH Construction. We're the only ones capable of doing what they want, what they see. We're the only ones that are capable of doing that. Okay. Meet client needs with project management capabilities. We'll talk a little bit more about that in the functional level strategy. Okay. And aggressive growth. So partner with the best trade contractors. All right. Again, we need to make sure that we are providing work to those trade contractors that are going to be partnering exclusively with us. All right. Supply chain timing. Again, eliminating downtime. We need to make sure that we are minimizing our downtime. Execute project management objectives. Okay. So all of our project management objectives we need to be delivering upon on time with these clients, right? Invest in our builders' professional development. And we have a new professional development program for our builders that we will be implementing. And that's one of our measurable objectives that we'll be going over here shortly. And our functional level strategy. So who's driving us? In our new market expansion, professional behavior. All right, professional behavior and attitude from top to bottom. Okay, so at the job site, in the office, out in public, wearing your NSH Construction t-shirt, people need to know that we are professionals. We have an excellent attitude. They need to know what to expect when they arrive on the job site if they decide to partner with us. All right, actively seek opportunities to break into the market through that aggressive market expansion. Diversify from competitors. Again, so some things that we're going to do at the project management level to diversify from our competitors. So we already talked about our exclusive offerings is 3D home design and virtual tours. So people spending $800,000, $1 million, $1.2 million on home. We need to make sure that they know exactly what they're getting and make any necessary changes to the blueprints, to the drawings, to the quotations before we even start the foundation of the house. All right, so we're going to do that through virtual tours and those types of things. Okay. We're also going to be bringing on residential architecture design, making sure that we are staying up to date with any of the latest trends, any new designs that we could possibly implement into the region. We're going to make sure we're doing that through residential architectural design contractors, and if we need to, we'll hire some architectures full time. All right, aggressive growth. Supply chain and timeline management, making sure builders need the tools, the equipment, the hardware, all those types of things when they need it, and they need it on time. Again, eliminating that downtime. Ensure high value work for our preferred contractors, right? So again, our preferred contractors, they're trusting that we're going to be delivering them the work that we said that we are going to be delivering them. So it is up to us to make sure that we are getting them the amount of work that they need so that they can work exclusively with us so we can meet those aggressive timelines that our clients demand. Develop high quality builder teams. Again, we'll talk a little bit more about that here shortly. All right, so how are we going to be measuring our success? So first thing we want to talk about, of course, is quality and efficiency. All right. First thing we're going to be looking at is downtime. Okay, timeline is the most important thing. We're going to make sure that we are meeting the timeline Our measurable here for downtime is hours of downtime for each individual project divided by the total number of project hours. Okay, we take a look at that for every single project, and we're going to be taking a look at that overall. All right. Excessive downtime demands swift corrective action. So when we identify the root cause for that downtime, we need to make sure that we're implementing a sufficient corrective action, and we're not just implementing it at that one job site. We need to make sure that across all job sites, that corrective action is implemented if it is not already in action. All right. Rework. Hours of rework divided by the total number of project hours. Okay. Do the right thing the first time, and if you're not sure, confirm. Okay. If we need to get the client in, if we need to get project managers in to have a meeting to confirm, okay, are you sure this is 100% what you want? The builders had some questions. Just want to make sure this is exactly what the client expects. Okay. Then go ahead and do it. All right. But there are other things that we can be doing if we're not sure about, a certain step in the process, how a certain wall is constructed, or how a certain piece of architecture is constructed. All right, and we want to make sure with the client, we want to make sure with the project manager. We'll do that. We'll start working on something else in the meantime. We don't want to be reworking stuff. That's wasted time. That's wasted materials. All right, that we're not going to be able to recover. Measuring safety and specialty training. All right, so taking a look at safety, total number of incidents or accidents divided by project hours, along with frequent tool and equipment inspections led by the foreman. That's going to be conducted weekly, and it's going to be reviewed by project managers and by myself. All right. Specialty training. Builder skill training program is developed and mandatory. So every builder that we bring on and every builder that we have currently, they will be completing this builder skill training program within the first year of employment. Following that first year, every builder must complete 20 hours of continuing education each year. All right. If we want to have exclusive offerings for our clients, and we want to build and be able to change with the latest trends in residential architecture, we make sure that we're staying up on our continuing education and that we are capable of offering those things to our clients. And how are we going to be measuring the growth of our company? Okay, because that's what the whole change in the strategy is about, is making sure that the company is growing, make sure that the company is successful. So we're going to be measuring our potential clients. The project management team needs to meet with 4 potential clients per week, all right? And then increase client meetings by 12% each quarter. So I know 4 potential clients, again, that doesn't sound like a lot, but in this particular market, that is a lot, all right? There's not a lot of people out there looking to build an $800,000 home or to do a major renovation to their home, right? There's not that many people out there doing that. But I think 4 is a pretty aggressive number to start with for the entire project management team, not for each project manager, right? And of course, we need to make sure that we're hitting our target market, right? Because we're going to be taking on less projects. We need to make sure that we're hitting that dollar value to making sure we're generating the proper amount of revenue, okay? So our target for this first year for our average client budget must be $800,000, right? That's the target. That's what we're sticking to, all right? And then each year after, we want to increase by 5% each year for the next 5 years, all right? So we want to get into an average client budget of in excess of $1 million, all right? So I know this is a lot of changes. There's a lot of uncertainty going forward, but there are big opportunities, all right? Know that I'm always available for questions and concerns. If there are ever any questions or concerns about, this change in strategy, I want to make sure that I am appropriately addressing those questions. So thank you for your time.